All right, look. Now hear me out. Hey, world, what's good? It's your boy LG, and I'm back with another video. And today we are going to be talking about Twitch and their new update to their guidelines. And we're going to cover this article here via the Variety. There's been several articles out already, but I'm not going to go too much like looking into the article itself, but I'm going to give you guys my opinions and give you guys my thoughts on some stuff. And I want you guys to, like I said, hear me out. I promise you, I'm, do my best to give y'all my thoughts on this in a polite fashion. All right. Twitch now allows artistic depictions of nudity in update to sexual content policy. Updating the artistic rules, meaning they're drawn, animated, or sculpted, or fully exposed, female presenting breasts and or genitals or buttocks, regardless of gender, are now okay, right? As long as the creators label it as containing sexual themes, right? Go into my thoughts on this, because honestly, a lot of y'all, quite frankly, are weird about this. They're rather annoying at this point. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's really annoying. For those of y'all who don't know, I DJ at a strip club, and I have no issues with women that want to put themselves out there. And matter of fact, in some cases, I encourage that women to put themselves out there to create the content, that adult-based content, to generate, interest in them and to generate revenue for themselves via them coming to see them in the club. I'm not tripping about Twitch doing this. I can hear my conservative friends right here tripping, but I need y'all to just chill. I got you. While I am cool with the idea, I also believe that there is a time and a place. Quite frankly, Twitch is not the place for several reasons. Back to the club I work at, you have to be 21 to get in. And you have to show your ID, all that. You have to be 21 to get in. Some clubs are 18. But either way, there's an age limit you have to get in. Twitch allows for people that are 13 with parental consent, of course, to create an account. So unless Twitch is trying to tighten up to where only adults can be on Twitch now, this is going to be a big issue, because a lot of that is predatory towards kids. And a lot of these streamers will legit, and we've seen it, a lot of these streamers, how predatory they are towards children. We do not need another excuse for that. Now, with that being said, before I get into that, actually, I just thought about this. There are other sites that can do what Twitch is proposing, that are actually better and more suited for, and in some cases safer than Twitch. In order for you to purchase things on their site, you have to be of legal age. You have to provide your credit card information. You have to provide, something, especially for creators, you have to provide proof of age, all of that stuff. So it's for safety of the creators and also for the customers as well. So I don't understand why people are so hellbound on Twitch. The only thing I can think of is that I feel like a lot of these streamers are lazy and they don't want to be labeled. Because think about it. A woman tells somebody that, oh, I stream, I do live streams, and you give them a link to an adult site, you're going to get this disrespect, this disregard because of the work that you do. Whereas, oh, well, I live stream on Twitch. Well, everything is hunky-dory because, oh, that's where gamers are at. They're on Twitch. But even then, that excuse is kind of starting to get old or get stale and not make sense. To me, I think that's where the issue lies personally, is because you're dealing with younger kids who don't know better. Honestly, and I guess I'll go into this point here, parents need to do a better job anyway of policing their kids or parenting their children, monitoring their kids. If you start to notice that your child is on a adult site, well, maybe it's time for you to either lock up the parental controls or put on the parental controls on the phone, lock up your phones past a certain time, or hell, is at least pull your child aside and start talking to him about the birds and the bees, something. I feel like right now there is this obvious lack of proper parenting that needs to be addressed. And I'm honestly kind of over the fact that people are relying on these companies and corporations to parent their children instead of them doing the job themselves. If you do not want your child to partake in something, then you as a parent must be active in making sure that they don't participate or partake in something. You know what I'm saying? And be able to properly communicate with your child. Sit down, talk with your kids, let them know that, hey, this is what's out there in the world. I do not want you to be a part of this for this reason. It is not up to these creators to be kid friendly for you. And quite frankly, I'm kind of over having to tiptoe on tulips because I got to worry about a kid in my presence. You know, don't get me wrong, LG loves the kids, okay? But at the end of the day, as a parent, it is your job, or if you are a mentor, your job is to mentor these kids. Now, don't get me wrong, if a kid asks me a question about something, I'll answer it respectfully, you know, within age range, of course. You know, if they're too young to know about that, then I'm definitely gonna be like, hey, look, no, go to your parents. But hey, I'll answer the question as easy as I can and be like, hey, look, still talk to your parents about this. You know what I'm saying? I heavily encourage you to talk to your parents, but this is what I do. This is for y'all idiots out there that are like, well, these women are stealing our views. You know, these conservative red pill type people that are like, you know, oh, well, you know, these women are selling their bodies and this, that, and the third. You don't have to look. You don't have to participate. You don't have to be a part of this. But it does have a right to exist. And this is why we're at the point that we're at now in society, I believe, is because we've made everything taboo so much to the point where now people are finding out about stuff and now people just want to let it fly. No restrictions. No, like, that's why, because it wasn't properly vetted. It wasn't properly taught. It was just taboo and that's it. If you do not want to partake in this, you don't have to. If you have children and you want to protect them from that, then do your job. Okay, I'm still gonna talk about it, and hell, I might look, but even then, it's my business. I do what I want, and I know that sounds mean to somebody, but it needs to be said. That's the reality of the situation right now. We have too many people that are trying to force companies and corporations to parent their children instead of parents doing their job. I'm on level with you. I don't have kids yet. But I feel like at the same time, it's up to you as a parent. You still have to make sure you communicate with your children. Age appropriate, of course. So, once again, am I okay with this? Sure. Am I going to be looking for it actively? More than likely not. Probably not. I'm not going to be going out the way to go give some, oh, here's some money here. No. Sorry. I already, you know, I deal with that at work, so I'm good. I'm good. I'm straight. But that's just my thoughts on the topic. I want to know what you guys think. You know, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. I perfectly understand. Like, I would love to hear what your thoughts about it. Like I said, I do believe, once again, it's time and place. You know, there's other sites out there that do it way better and that are way more safer than Twitch. Now, if Twitch does it after dark, hey, we can do all of that. That I can get behind that. But just putting it all on Twitch, nah, I don't think that's not the best idea they could have done. But you know, it is what it is. And hey, parents, you know, mentors, y'all gotta be on y'all shit. Make sure y'all mentoring y'all kids. That's just the way I see it. But anyway, like I said, let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments below. And I look forward to hearing you guys. Be sure to follow me on all forms of social media, 210LG, Instagram, 210Law. All right? That's going to be it for me. I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace, and God bless.
The Dynasty